When your cat curls up in your bed, do you truly understand the message they are sending? While we often dismiss it as a simple, cute habit, this nightly ritual is actually one of the most emotionally significant behaviors a cat can exhibit. Most owners overlook the depth of this connection, potentially missing years of silent communication. By decoding why they choose to stay close, we can better appreciate the profound bond they are trying to build. 1. Warmth is not the driving factor behind this behavior. Have you ever considered the true motivation for your feline companion joining you in bed? A common misconception is that cats simply seek out your body heat to stay comfortable. However, cats are remarkably skilled at locating heat sources like sunlight, computers, or warm appliances independently. If they were only interested in temperature, they could easily find many other places to rest. Their consistent choice to settle with you stems from the fact that sleep is their period of highest vulnerability. Natural instincts typically drive them to seek out secluded, protected spots away from potential threats. Despite this, they bypass every private alcove in the house to sleep alongside a human significantly larger than themselves. This behavior is a profound demonstration of trust that goes far beyond a search for warmth. Scientific research indicates that cats develop emotional bonds with humans that mirror the attachment between a baby and its parent. By choosing to sleep near you, they are silently communicating that they feel secure enough to completely lower their defenses. Furthermore, you should pay close attention if your cat abruptly changes this nightly habit and stops sleeping with you. We will eventually discuss the deeper implications of this shift, which many pet owners regret not noticing earlier. Second, they are integrating their unique aroma with your own. You may have observed your pet nuzzling their face or body against you just as they prepare for rest. This isn't just a spontaneous display of affection. It is a biological process. Felines possess specialized glands on their face and near their tail that release pheromones. By rubbing against you, they are depositing subtle chemical signals onto your skin. However, many individuals fail to recognize that this physical contact serves a greater purpose than just marking territory. When they slumber in direct contact with you, they are merging your individual scents into a unified profile. In natural environments, feline groups maintain a collective smell to identify one another. This olfactory bond serves as a silent confirmation of family and security within the group. As your cat combines their fragrance with yours every evening, they are participating in a timeless biological tradition. This act is their way of declaring a mutual bond of belonging to themselves and the environment. This phenomenon explains why your pet might investigate your scent thoroughly after you have been away. Because you carry outside odors, you no longer possess that familiar shared signature they rely on. Their desire to cuddle at night is partially driven by a need to re-establish that lost aromatic connection. If these insights resonate with you, please consider supporting the channel by liking the video and subscribing. Engaging with our content helps us connect with other dedicated owners who want to truly grasp the complexities of their feline companions. 3. Your feline companion perceives themselves as your personal protector. Have you ever questioned why your pet is so determined to occupy a particular area of the bed? Whether they settle by your face, at the foot of the bed, or tucked against your spine, their choice is a calculated tactical decision. It may be unexpected to learn that even the most spoiled indoor cat retains the hardwired behaviors of a wild hunter. Predators are naturally attuned to potential dangers in their environment. When your pet takes up a position next to you after dark, a portion of their mind is convinced they are acting as a sentry. This behavior is rooted in millennia of history, where feline colonies rotated guard duty to ensure the group's safety during sleep. This isn't merely a sign of affection, it is a fundamental survival tactic. Despite living in a modern home, your cat still follows this primordial set of rules. Pay close attention to their specific orientation while they rest. A cat facing the bedroom door is actively monitoring the main entrance for intruders. If they choose to stay near your head, they are shielding what they perceive as your most vital and exposed spot. They are fully aware of their diminutive size, yet it doesn't deter them in the slightest. Their internal programming dictates that you are a valuable member of their pack who requires safeguarding. While it is unlikely your house cat would physically stop a burglar, they truly believe they are on duty. They have committed to a protective role and demonstrate their loyalty by reporting for their shift every evening. 4. Every sleep position is a message. Whether your feline companion huddles in a compact circle, stretches out across the mattress, or faces away from you, each posture conveys a unique meaning. Beginning with the tightly coiled shape, this is a defensive stance intended to maximize safety. By tucking in their limbs and covering their midsection, they ensure their most sensitive areas remain shielded from potential harm. If this is your cat's preferred method, it suggests they value your company but retain a baseline level of natural wariness. Conversely, a completely extended sprawl with an open belly represents the peak of domestic confidence. A feline that comfortably reveals its underside is essentially declaring total faith that no threats exist while you are nearby. They have effectively silenced the ancestral alarms that usually command them to stay alert. You should also reconsider any negative feelings regarding a cat that sleeps with its back to you. In the social language of felines, looking away is a profound gesture indicating they trust you enough to stop monitoring your presence. Finally, the act of pressing their entire body against yours, even in awkward angles, is the most intense evidence of their bond. This physical closeness isn't about being needy, it is a sincere expression of deep-seated loyalty and love. 5. Interpreting a sudden change in routine. If your feline companion abruptly ceases their habit of sleeping with you, it is vital to pay close attention to this shift. This unexpected departure from a long-standing behavior is a critical signal that every pet parent should be prepared to decode. Should a cat that has consistently shared your bed for an extended period suddenly choose to stay away, you must not overlook the significance of this change. Given that cats are extremely predictable animals, breaking such a major habit is an intentional form of communication. Frequently, the underlying cause is a health issue, as physical pain or sickness often compels a cat to seek isolation as a natural defense mechanism. Since cats instinctively mask their vulnerability when unwell, a sudden preference for sleeping alone, especially in older pets, warrants a professional medical evaluation. In other instances, the catalyst is external, such as the introduction of a new person, another animal, or even a minor adjustment to the household layout. Because felines are highly territorial, environmental changes that appear trivial to humans can feel quite overwhelming to them. There is also an emotional component to consider. If a cat experiences a fright or a negative interaction in the bedroom, they may withdraw to reestablish their own sense of safety. The most important thing is to remain observant and realize that your cat isn't just being temperamental, they are reacting to a shift in their world. Since their original choice to sleep with you was based on absolute trust, any change in that dynamic requires patience and care to help them feel secure again. This evening tradition has always carried immense weight for your pet, and it deserves that same level of respect from you.